Hey guys, welcome! So, I just watched Lady Gaga's upcoming album's teaser for Mayhem, and I'm really excited for that March 7th when it's gonna drop, and we will all be able to hear it, what she has been working on as her new baby that she's gonna release in the world. And that being said, whilst I was scrolling to my YouTube, I saw this video on ELLE that is had dropped Lady Gaga's first interview, I assume, of her talking about her upcoming album. And the title says Lady Gaga reveals Mayhem is sonically hard hitting and poetic. Ask me anything, ELLE. So I'm all here for it. I would love to hear her first insights of her album, what we can expect, and also already sonically hard hitting and poetic. That's quite a range of things that could be in there. So yeah, anyways, I'll stop you up around. Let's write in a video and let's see what she has to say.
I'm Lady Gaga, and today I'm gonna.
She looks so different with dark hair as well.
I mean, not really, but what is one song
Not
you wish
really.
you had released as a single? I was gonna say Bloody Mary, but like I actually don't feel that way because I don't think that song would have been big when I put out Born This Way, and it like became big over time.
You
So it was
think?
like ahead of its time, that song. Also, I don't know
Maybe.
that Jenna Ortega was alive when I put that song out. I feel like the fans would really have liked it if Government Hooker had been a single, but you know, they
Yeah,
can't
that
always
was a
get
good
what they
song.
want.
That was a good
What is your
song.
favorite lyric that you've written? There's a song on LG7. The lyrics are, saw your face and mine in a picture by our bedside. It was cold in the summertime. We were happy just to be alive. I love that lyric.
That's
it was cold in
deep.
the summertime.
Is there a lyric that fans quote to you the most?
One of my favorite things that they do is if I see them like on the street outside the hotel, they'll just like blurt out a lyric as like a way of saying hello. I'll be like, always remember us this way. How would you describe the LG7 era in 3 words?
Okay.
That is really hard. Dark, poetry, hard.
Hard.
I definitely didn't adhere to any one genre, but the beats are all really hard. So that was sort of the through line, is like sonically the album.
Wait, is the
is
disease coming
pretty
from the
hard-hitting.
album or
What
it was
excites you
separate?
most in fashion right now? I love watching young designers. There's this girl, Alona, who makes these like really beautiful baby doll dresses, and I've been wearing those a lot. Makes me feel like a porcelain doll. You know, I do sometimes buy into trends, but I don't mean to. And then as soon as I realize I'm buying into it,
I
do
also
away
love
with it
how
right
simple
away.
she looks here.
What
Like she
does a
looks
date night
really
with Michael
simple.
consist of? Snuggling with the dogs and cooking, talking about the day, and we usually like also sometimes invite his mom. It's like a 3-person date.
3%
Who of this movie was more likely to plan a date night?
Michael. Oh, it makes me feel so bad to say.
Oh, is he romantic?
He is romantic, but he's just like really good at planning, and he just, you know, when I plan a date night, it's more at home. So he plans the going out, and
Okay,
plan
I see.
staying home. What song do you currently have on repeat? Right now, I have the whole album actually on repeat because I'm working on the track listing. Yeah, it takes hours. I have a really eclectic style of music. I don't like fall in love with just one song. I just like listen to as much music as possible. I
Okay,
got
I
really into
see.
listening also to like instrumental guitar this summer. What is the biggest risk
She's
you've
such a
taken
geek.
musically?
She's like,
I think
she
making
loves music
jazz
and I love
was a
that.
big risk because I think people
It
thought it
was.
was crazy. But
Probably,
I mean,
still
you have
think.
to really have a
Like
great
she has
song
done,
for it to
I
make
think,
it into the great
basically
American
every single
songbook.
genre there's
So
done at this point.
I would say that was a big risk because a lot of people didn't want me to do it, but I did it anyway.
Yeah, because it
I
was
love
so
all
different.
kinds of music, and I feel like part of the joy of being a musician is that you are a student, and
Yeah, you
if
learn in the
you
process.
Are not a student. For me, that's kind of a boring expedition. It's kind of like being a explorer, but you don't really want to find anything.
Yeah.
How has acting informed or changed your approach to music? Acting is really improvisational, and just that there's so many different ways to interpret an idea. And I always say that when I'm writing music, I always say I'm listening for it because I can hear the melody and I can hear the lyrics. So, you know, the better you are at listening, the closer you get to the idea. And then, you know, similarly to acting in music, you know, there's just so many different ways to try it. What
I
is
guess
one
so.
song you'll never stop performing? I would say definitely Born This Way, definitely Bad Romance, and also my vocal warm-ups. I'll always do those in the shower for sure. What is one Easter egg you didn't think your fans would catch? I wasn't actually sure that they were going to figure out that we were spelling disease on Spotify the whole time that was happening. I just was like, what do they know now? Do they know now? So, you know, I don't think there's one that I didn't think they would get. I feel like I make
That's
them
also really
easy.
smart.
I should get better at making them harder. I love so much seeing them dissect what things mean. Sometimes they're just so dead on, and other times they'll like find meaning in it that I didn't even know was there, and I think that's cool too.
And they're
I
like,
think
wow.
sometimes when you're creating, you put stories into your work and you don't even realize you're doing it. It's just
Yeah,
like showing up
absolutely.
and it's there, and sometimes you're aware of it and sometimes
She's
you're not.
such a
So
down-to-earth
I really
person.
like
I love
seeing
that.
what they see. What advice would LG7 give LG1? LG7 would tell LG1 not to be so hard on herself all the time. You know what? I would say that when I put
mean,
out
the
LG1,
beginnings
I
are-
already felt like I'd made it. Like, it wasn't my record sales that made me feel like I made it. I felt like I made it when I was living on the Lower East Side and I was going to vintage shops and, like, making my own costumes and performing out in the city.
I mean,
Like,
that's what
that
you
was some of
want.
the most beautiful time in my life.
Yeah,
And
because
then
it's so
everything that happened
exciting.
after was pretty wild. And yeah, I can't believe I'm still doing it. Thanks for watching. Be sure to check out my
Oh my
cover of-
god. You guys, I hope that she would give us something more of the LG7. And she was so vague about the Mayhem altogether. And also, now I'm not thinking about Disease was from the album, right? Or it's like upcoming to the album, because it has that dark, grungy sound and look and feel, and it's hard as well. So I cannot wait to hear the actual thing, and I love to hear her, because I don't think I have seen her doing an interview like this in a really long time as a Gaga, you know? And she's so down to earth, she's so normal, she's so just like one of us, if that makes sense. I mean, I guess because her upbringing is from a normal family, it's not like she's coming from insanely wealthy like musician family in general, so she has been climbing up, and I love that she has not lost it. At least it seems like it. So yeah, anyways guys, what do you think about the interview? What do you think about her thoughts and stories? And what do you think about the Mayhem when it's gonna drop? Are you gonna stream it? Are you gonna listen to it? Because I think you will. I don't know even why I asked that, because like if you're here you can listen to it. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's wait for that March 7th. So yeah, bye.